Hi friends, now we will see one poem which is about a dangerous mixture, a dangerous combination. You see, there are certain things in life which are good, but then which can be dangerous in certain situations. For example, money. Money is good, money everybody wants, but then in the case of a very young man, very immature person, it can be dangerous. So similarly, there are certain other things. So in this particular poem, the poet is talking about 4 things at a time, 4 such factors at a time, which can be dangerous. So he is talking about them. I will read the poem, you read after me, then I will explain the poem, then I will explain the grammar, then we will wind up reading the poem. So let us read. Yavvanam dhana sampattihi prabhutvam avivekita ekaikamapyanarthaya kimu yatra chatushtayam. This is a poem, in fact one of the very first poems in a book called Hitopadesha. In fact, I was telling about a book called Panchatantra. A related book, a similar book is called Hitopadesha. Even here, the story is in the same way. That is, a king is having 4 sons. These 4 sons, they are wasting their time, and then they are young men who are just just wasting their time, and then they are not learning any statecraft, they are not learning any other royal studies. So for such a person, the king gives a proclamation. He says, whoever can teach my children, I will reward him profusely. So one gentleman came, so he took up the challenge. He said, okay, oh my dear king, I will teach your children in about 6 months. In about 6 months, I will make them studious. I will give them some enough discipline so that they can get into further studies. So accordingly, he told them some stories. He told stories about statecraft, in the sense there is a lion, there is an ox, there is some other fox. So using all these animals and birds and all these things as characters, he told some stories and he generated some interest in them. So thereafter they became okay, they started learning, and then they became studious, etc. So that is the whole story of that Hitopadesha. So this particular poem is one of the very first shlokas in that book. So the context is, the writer is talking about the young princes, the 4 young princes who have all these things which are described in this poem. So what are the things which are described in this poem? The first thing is Yavvanam. Yavvanam is youth, or rather youthfulness. Youthfulness is good. In fact, we all want to be young. But then youthfulness is, it can also be slightly, it can lead us into some problems, because youthfulness means inexperience. In that state of inexperience, and youth, not only inexperience, but a person is also emotional. We are not willing to listen to others. So there are certain problems in youth. He can also be aggressive. And then he can be reckless and then emotional. So these are the weak points among the youth which we see. So a youth, not all youth need be like that, but in youthfulness, or when a person is quite young, these things are quite possible. And the second point is dhana sampattihi. Dhana sampatti is wealth. Dhana means money. Dhana sampatti means a lot of wealth. So Yavanam is the first one, that is youthfulness is one. Dhana sampatti, wealth, is the second one. Dhanam, we all want dhanam. We can't exist without dhanam. So dhanam is very, very, very essential thing. But money can also lead to certain dangers. A person, he can get into some bad habits. We sometimes talk about rich spoiled kids. So rich spoiled kids are pampered kids, etc. And money can lead to laziness, because there is a lot of money. A person need not do any work. A person will be happily resting, and then he will be relaxing, and then he can even be accustomed to certain vices. So that danger is there. So there is always some danger which is associated with money. And then power. Prabhutva, Prabhutvam. Prabhutva, Prabhu means somebody who is lording over somebody else. Prabhutva means that is you are the boss. Prabhutva. Here of course these are the king's children. So king's sons means the young princes, they have got all the power. And there is a saying in English, power corrupts. Absolute power corrupts absolutely. So there is a saying by some political philosopher. So like that, power is something which can corrupt. Because power is something like, say, sort of an alcoholic drink or something like an addictive, because you use power on a particular person. And then that particular person feels rather he is afraid of you. So you enjoy it. You enjoy being powerful. You enjoy being in a position where you can say either help a person or harm a person. So this sort of problem is there, that wielding power over others is something which is a great temptation. Once you start wielding power, that will be a big temptation. You want to wield power over more and more people. So that sort of temptation is there. So power is something which is good. Otherwise, power is really good, provided a person is wise. But if a person is not wise, then power is bad. Then avivekita, the last point is avivekita. Avivekita means lack of discrimination. Viveka, there is a good word in Sanskrit called viveka. Viveka means to differentiate, to distinguish, to see what is right and what is wrong. So that is what is called viveka. Suppose there is an issue. In that issue, so you see what is right, in that particular issue, what is right and what is wrong. So that is viveka. Lack of that viveka is called avivekita. That is lack of discrimination, or in simple terms, foolishness. So these four things, this is a dangerous mix. Each one is dangerous. The poet is saying that each one is dangerous. Youth is dangerous. It is not as though youthfulness is undesirable. We all desire youth and we all love to be youth, or rather youthful. But then youthfulness not associated with those weaknesses is good. Similarly, money not associated with those weaknesses is good. Similarly, power which is not associated with those weaknesses is good. Avivekita is always bad, and then avivekita is not desirable. Avivekita means that is foolishness, lack of discrimination is always bad. So it is always undesirable. So each one has some potential for danger. So when all these things come together, you take the case of the same princess. In the case of the princess, these people are young. They are young, and then they have got all the ability to enjoy and then go to pubs, go to bars, etc., relax, and then they squander money, etc. Then they have enough money, so that money can give them all the capacity to indulge in whatever they want. Then prabhutvam, they can also tease people, they can also harm people, they can do a lot of harm to people. Coupled with all that avivekita, lack of discrimination. When all these things join, when each one is dangerous in itself, when all these things join, how dangerous it can be? It can be a dangerous mixture. So something like an explosive mixture. So it is like that. So that is what the poet says here. Youth, wealth, power and foolishness, they are all dangerous to a person. Individually also, even individually. Ekaikam apyanarthaya, that is, even individually they are dangerous. What to say of a situation where the whole mixture is there? So that is what is the shloka. Let us see the grammar. Yavvanam. Yavvanam is youth. Dhana sampattihi. Dhana sampatti. Dhana means money. Sampatti means abundance. Abundance of wealth. Then prabhutvam. Prabhu means a king. Prabhutvam means that royal power. That is power. Prabhutvam is power, authority. Then avivekita. I explained the word avivekita. Viveka is the capacity to discriminate, the capacity to distinguish. So lack of that is avivekita. Then ekaikam api. Each one also. Api means also. Ekaikam, each one. Even each one of them is dangerous by itself. Ekaikam api anarthaya. Anarthaya means it is quite dangerous. It is for a disaster. Anartha means something which is going to lead to a disaster or a dangerous end. Then kimu yatra. Kimu yatra means what to talk of a situation in which kimu yatra chatushtayam. Chatushtayam means all the four exist. So that is what the shloka says, each one is something, is having a potential for danger, then what to talk of a situation where all the four are combined? So that is the shloka. Let us repeat the shloka.
Yes.
Yavvanam dhana sampattihi
Yavvanam dhana sampattihi
prabhutvam avivekita
prabhutvam avivekita
ekaikamapyanarthaya
ekaikamapyanarthaya
kimu yatra
kimu yatra chatushtayam
chatuštayam.
chatushtayam.
Fine.